Today we're making bread mixes in a jar. Rebel canners, teaching all kinds of food preservation, especially those old ways. If you like my content, please share it on social media. It would really help my channel out. Welcome back, Rebel Canners. Today I am making some bread mixes in a jar. I like to prep my pantry and be ready to do things, and instead of grabbing them from the store shelves, I like to grab stuff here at home. And so I am going to make a few jars of bread mix that I can have quick and easy to just do my bread. It's all pre-measured, ready to go, and I can do my bread. This is a half-gallon jar. This recipe is actually for quart jars, but I am going to do one double batch because that's what I have the jar for. And so I'm going to show you how to do that. Here we go. 3½ cups bread flour. 2 teaspoons fine Himalayan pink sea salt. 2 teaspoons quick active dried yeast. I'm going to go ahead and set my jar in a bowl so I catch anything that doesn't make it into my funnel. I am using bread flour. I'm going to go ahead and get my salt in here first, and then my bread flour in here for a double batch. I'm going to give you the recipe for a single quart jar though, so that you can make these ahead. You don't have to use canning jars. I just always have. They make beautiful gifts at Christmas time. I love the meals in a jar, or the preps in a jar for my pantry, and this is just an easy way to have it ready. So again, 1 packet of the instant yeast. It calls for 2 tablespoons to put it in. I like to proof my yeast, so I'm actually just going to keep the packets in the top of the jar. If you use whole wheat flour instead of the bread flour, reduce the recipe to 3 cups. But if you're using the regular unbleached bread flour, you can just use 3½ cups. The wheat flour is heavier, and you're going to want less flour for this recipe if you're using whole wheat. So I'm going to do what I got to do with 2 hands, and we'll be back in a second. Okay, and that's enough for 1 batch. And if you just want 1 batch, you could stick your yeast in there. And then following this little clip, I will give you the recipe. Then go ahead and make the bread. I hope you enjoy it. But as you can see, I had a cake pan under here to catch any drips, a bowl here to catch any drips, and I'm going to go ahead and make a double batch. But it's that easy. Salt, flour, and yeast in a quart jar, and you have pre-made bread mix ready to go. And then follow the instructions here that'll trail this video, and you can make a rustic home loaf. So here at the end are the instructions to go ahead and make your loaf. So I'll give you the ingredients list and all the making instructions for the no knead loaf. Here you go. 1 1/4 cups warm water. 1 tablespoon raw apple cider vinegar at room temperature. Mix them together into a dough and let the dough rise. For 1 1/2 hours after mixing. Don't forget to preheat your oven. Punch the dough back down and let it rise again for 40 minutes. Bake at 450-degree oven for 24 to 30 minutes. And that's it, Rebel Canners. As easy as that, you have made up your bread from your pre-made mixes, and they're ready in a couple of hours. And you've got them, all the hard part done, you're measuring, all done. It's all ready and put away, so you can just pull one off your shelf and bake it when you're ready. So there you go. I hope this helps, and prep your pantry.
Like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell.